Sounds familiar, huh? Pretty famous soundtrack for sure. It doesn't even need introductions. Game soundtracks are often catch the ear of a listener, and if they are used in the right way, the emotions of the certain scene are getting much more deep and meaningful. Today I'm going to talk about different soundtracks from the Undertale and try to guess why did it work so good and why Toby Fox is a genius by creating them. Let's begin from the start. The first one on my list is Your Best Friend. This is very funny on the first look melody supporting the entrance of the one character we meet first in the game, and it follows us in every part of the underground world, and even becomes final boss in a neutral ending, Flowey. This happy and careless melody named Your Best Friend, and being such a simple tune, hides Flowey's true face and knowledge, because the far we are going through the game, the more we know about different, very sus moves that made Flowey, and that he is connected to almost every monster in the underground. That is the purpose of this melody, such a simple tune and a very meaningful and dangerous character. The next major one melody that called Fallen Down is a famous melody. I will not talk about it much, because you all know it, probably. I'll just say that this melody is very calm and as an entrance song to the all of the underground world, works very well. Next one is one of my old favorites. It has two versions. And is so calm, you don't even want to leave your new home. And it makes everything even harder when Toriel says that you don't have to leave, makes you buy, even spares you a room. With this theme, everything seems so peaceful and comfy that you intentionally don't want to leave. But you need the urge to explore, and at this point the urge to just go your real home is defeating the peacefulness, and through these struggles you will eventually leave. Continuing melodies that are distracting from the true nature of the character, Sans. Literally that is song's name. It's playing while Sans is near, funny sounding like Your Best Friend, I think they're similar. Even playing at Grillby's bar, because of course Sans is always here. Despite Sans and Flowey being on the different sides, as their themes have something in common. Like that, simple sounding tune is distracting player from the true nature of Sans. As we know, he's one of the most powerful monsters in the underground, has teleportation, and at all is the most mysterious guy, having secret laboratory, connecting with Gaster, and can read your save files. Actually, Flowey also can do it, I just forgot. Papyrus' theme is just as funny as he is. Maybe there are some conspiracy theories about Papyrus, but let's talk clearly. Papyrus is just a funny, kind brother and a good character. Whole Snowdin has good themes, they are good as a background music, very iconic also. Snowdin Town especially have this New Year vibes in its theme. And when I passed through, I was wanted to stay here longer, because of the music, of course. By now you see that all of the soundtracks have something in common. Maybe it is similar notes, maybe that is a resembling motive. That doesn't really matter, because all of them are such unique pieces of music. Waterfall theme, for example, is actually a slowed and echoed version of the Spear of Justice, the Undying theme. Like it is showing you that this place is a home of this great fish, that also is its defender. This calm sound is always a great theme to understand, that even being written alike with other themes, being written on a few bass notes, it can be a great and a beautiful soundtrack. You just need to serve it right. Well, Tem Village is just a masterpiece, genius soundtrack, it's best in the game, it's totally obvious I think, so we'll just get straight to the next one. Moving to Hotlands, we again catching up to a funny theme that is hiding true identity of a person, Alphys. She seems to be a humorous, clumsy scientist that likes anime, has feelings for Undyne, invents different things for the underground, but also is a scientist that is responsible for creating Flowey, that experimented on determination with monster souls, even if it was by their will, also has overthinking problems and probably even depression, because of what she did and because of that she couldn't succeed previous main scientist of the underground. She also created Metaton, you all know it, by inserting monster soul in a metal shell. Of course, we're helping her with her mental issues, but the fact that that is so much behind this theme is just mind-blowing. Hotland's theme, named Another Medium, is just another masterpiece. Maybe it is just a background for a region, but it's actually getting the first place in people's minds. Such a theme that supports hot and steam of the Hotlands. Again, theme that we get with Sans. And again is the same motive as the Sans, but slowed. But how it works. Let's talk because of that theme is giving such an intimate vibes. Talking with Sans about his chit-chats with Toriel, that he took the quest about defending us. Especially that moment when the music cuts and Sans gets all serious. Then all just continues and appears it was just a joke. But at this moment, everything inside freezes. Next one is Core. The techno theme is perfect for leading us through that region. So rapid and fast that doesn't end even when the fight with the monster begins. Shows us that we're already at the end game. It is holding a pressure on you, and at this point you don't understand who to trust, because that Alphys did a little betrayal on us. So we just break through the monsters to the Metaton and to the road to the King's Castle. The song that is just a masterpiece. Actually, this one track motivated me to make this video. When I first heard this theme, I cried. Perfect theme that supports moment about story of the royal family, showing us motives of Asgore and why whole underground supports him. Peak writing. At first, the soundtrack begins with a single guitar. Then it's accelerating and the peak is when the flute is playing. The most tragic moment, in my opinion. That is just starting again with this new hope for all of the monsters, and just like that, that main motive traces us the whole game. In his theme and home, when we give umbrella to the statue, Everything reminds us of the main theme. That's why I like this game and its musical arrangement. This whole main theme, main motive that follows us to the very end. Hopes and dreams. His theme. Goodbye to the underground and seeing the surface. Even in the end credits, this motive is still with us. It is the face of this game. Shows its perfection. I think that this is the end of this video. I told you what I think about different themes. Maybe in my today's list wasn't themes that you like, you wanted. If it's like that, write it down in the comments and also try to discuss and explain. It's always interesting to read. I hope you enjoyed this video. You know what to do. Subscribe.